Hey, what's up guys? It's me again, back with another Marvel Legends action figure review. And today I will be having a look at this big ass Surtur. This is from Marvel Legends Infinity Saga line of figures. And this one I think they actually call a premium figure. Maybe because it's friggin' gigantic. But there is the front of the packaging where you can clearly see most of the figure and its 3 accessories. Side of the box has that same artwork that the rest of the Infinity Saga figures have. And that is the same on the other side as well. Back of the box has that cool Thor Ragnarok movie poster on it, along with a little read up on Surtur if you'd like to read it. Not much going on the top or the bottom. There is the front again. So I'm going to take a second now and get this big boy out of the packaging so we can have a closer look at it. Alright, Surtur's out of packaging, and to the top of his crown he stands about 13¼ inches tall. And out of packaging he actually has gripping hands for the sword on him, but you also get this open hand, this is a right hand, and you get a left fisted hand. And then here is your sword, looks like a fruit roll up, very cool though, really digging that sculpt and paint on this. Lots of detail work in that sculpt, really nice. Now I'm going to try to throw a few other figures out here to compare them to. First comparison, I figured I'd get another big boy out here from the Infinity Saga line. We have the Iron Monger. Iron Monger's a huge figure, and he even towers over him. Now here he is with the Mafex Thor on the left, and on the right we have the SH Figuarts Loki. Of course, once again, he towers over everyone. And last but not least, on the right we have the Marvel Legends Executioner, and on the left we have the Mezco 112 Hela. And that's all for the comparisons and accessories. Now we'll have a closer look at this figure, check out some of the details on it. There is that Surtur head sculpt. I wish we would have got an alternate head sculpt, or this jaw was articulated or something, because I would really like to close his mouth up. It just kind of looks weird to me with that open mouth. And there's the big crown that Thor takes. And that's actually not a hard plastic, so you don't have to worry about that snapping or anything. It's kind of rubbery. Other than my personal preference of not wanting an open mouth, the head sculpt is actually really good. There's the back of the head. Almost looks like you can see his brain through that translucent plastic. Have little bits of fire coming up on his back. The whole sculpt is just really rigid and textured. All looks really good. And this figure does actually have the pinless joints. Really glad that Marvel Legends is starting to go pinless with their figures. That's one of the things that always bugged the crap out of me about their figures, is those pins. One thing that worries me though, when I was standing him up, my feet are just super loose on that hinge. And he's going to need a good base to stand on, because he's a pretty hefty figure. I will say though, for his size, he must be hollow in a lot of places, because he's not as heavy as you would think he would be. And for Surtur's articulation, his head won't really look up at all. But what's Surtur going to be looking up at? He's a giant. Looks down pretty decent, which is good because he will be looking down a lot. His arms, both arms, that's as high as I can get them. Which, I mean, you can swivel them up and get them out, but as far as just raising them straight up, that's as high as I could get. Does have upper bicep swivel. Really good double bend at that elbow. Wrists are pegged in and on a hinge. Midsection is on a ball joint and it will roll forward and back. Pretty decent actually. And then he does have another cut there. So using those together, you can roll him back pretty good and forward really good. And he does have rotation at that upper ab articulation. Legs will kick forward that far. They don't kick back very far. He'll do the splits pretty decent. Get an upper thigh cut. Really good double bend at that knee. You actually get a cut right above the ankle as well. Then your feet will hinge forward that far, back that far. And of course you do get some giant ankle pivot. So not bad articulation for this gigantic figure. I mean, really you just need him to stand while holding that big ass sword, so he'll definitely get that done. But now I am going to pose this guy up so we can wrap this review up. Well, hell, I don't think that's going to get the job done, but he's definitely going to feel it. But there's Surtur posed up with Hela going one-on-one. Really, I don't know who's winning. Kind of looks bad on both sides. I definitely dig this Surtur figure. I'm glad Marvel Legends took it on. I'm really digging this Infinity Saga line of figures they're doing. I hope they just keep bringing these figures. I mean, the possibilities are almost endless with the different characters they could do from these movies. And I did order my Surtur from Walmart. After it shipped, it took it like 2 days to get here. But that is all I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye for now. So I was posing him up to fight Hela, and it just kind of looks like karaoke night at the bar.